If you have an uncommon weakness, be ready for an uncommon tragedy. My name is Dr. Olufunke. I have been a therapist for over 42 years. I've been privileged to touch lives and make impact. Many a times when we deal with addiction, we're struggling with our uncommon habits, uncommon weaknesses. You watch pornography, you masturbate, you go to strip clubs, you gamble, you visit prostitutes, you have anger issue, you are the kind of a person that you are not predictable. Tomorrow you are cool, next tomorrow you are bad or sad. And everybody is saying, who is this person? I don't understand who you are. The truth is you have an uncommon weakness. And when you have an uncommon weakness, be ready for an uncommon tragedy. When you go through stuffs as having an uncommon weakness, just be ready. It's going to blow on your face. You are living on a borrowed time. I tell people, if you see anyone addicted to alcohol or any form of substance, is a mad person waiting to be on the street. When people are addicted to sex, it's a matter of time. It's either you go in for venereal disease or you are shamed all over the world and it becomes a thing of embarrassment. So if you have an uncommon weakness, just be ready for an uncommon tragedy. And when those things happened, you're just like, in one of my, if you watch some of my episodes, there was this clergy that was into homosexual, and at the end of the day, his video went viral and he had to take his life. You don't have to keep struggling with your weaknesses, struggling with your addictions. You can always be helped. I had an interview with somebody that spoke about having a protector, the person becoming a predator. Sometimes you have a protector, somebody that was supposed to be protective of you, nurture you, keep you safe and sane. But before you know it, they find themselves being a predator, taking advantage of people's vulnerability, taking advantage of people's problem, trying to let that person suffer because the person is vulnerable. And the honest truth is, there's nobody that is not vulnerable. All of us are helped by God. But people taking advantage of your vulnerability, profiting selfishly by their predicament. She lost her dad and her mother remarried. And for the fact that her mother remarried, trusted her life into the hand of her husband. And the next thing is the man started sleeping with her from age 17, having consistent sexual intercourse with this girl for 4 solid years. And it's like, come on now. And the painful part of this whole thing is she doesn't have help. She doesn't have anybody. The man knew that the only person that could protect her or provide for her, she's the she's a victim here. And whatever happens, I'm not going to help you again if you don't allow me to go on with you. Of course, she's here with me. Of course, no name, no face, no identity. But I'm sure you know that the image will speak for itself. How can you tell your daughter, supposed daughter, the woman you married officially? I have the wedding picture. It wasn't that they eloped; they really, really got married. They went to court to be married. Yes, the man is a widower, you have a wife, and your wife brought her daughter to you. And the next thing is to start preying on that little girl. He actually baited her, telling her that you have to do what I told you to do, because if you don't do it, I'm not going to send you to school. On one, you have to give your help as condition to a woman you gave yourself to promise to protect and protect everything that belongs to her. This man's picture is everywhere now. We're going to pull him out and he's going to be called out for what he had done. But the truth is, ah, of course, she's going to go through therapy. I've made a commitment to help her. Probably she's one potential governor's wife or even a governor herself. She has what it takes to become great, but I don't want to. As a therapist, I know her life can be mended and managed. We run a mending lives therapeutic services, so that gives us assurance that she's going to be fine. But I think she needs to bring out and pour out her story out there for very few minutes. Then, of course, my guest, thank you so much for trusting me to bring this to the public space. Go ahead with your story.
Thank you very much for this great opportunity. Allow me to have you. My story is not much, but I'll have to just breathe it and break it down because I've not heard about the experience because it has not happened to me before. Just the little experience I have, because the pains that I really have, that's what makes me to pour out everything. So to bring it out. This case is rape, is by force. Why am I calling it rape and force is that it put me on some conditions that if I did not accept the sex he asked for.
How did he ask for sex? Did he call you, or did he intentionally say, I want to be having sex with
Yes, he called me. It all started when he called me that he want to have sex with me. I disagree, but he said if I did not agree to have sex with him, he won't pay my school fees, he won't pay my apprentice work, my everything like learning work. So many things. I disagree. I did not agree, but my mom and him was sleeping inside. So he came to me at the living room. Was sleeping. I was on the chair lying down. So he started using his hand to rub my body. I was shocked. I started putting his hand away from my body. Like, what are you trying to do? Unknowingly, not knowing that my mom is at his back, watching him. So shocked when my mom came out and attacked him. He was very shocked. He did not expect my mom is going to see that scene. So he was shocked. He was even speechless because what he was saying that it's not like that. That is not actually the way she think it. So my mom was like, it will have reasons for you doing this. After a week later, my mom called me. Then I explained everything to her. I let her to know what's going on because he's threats and he raped me. So when my mom heard about the case, she was so depressed and pained.
I want to ask, did he deny it that he didn't have sex with you? Because you told me
Yes,
that
he
when he
denied
denied it,
because
you
when
now
I told
set
my
him
mom,
up.
and
Go
my mom
ahead.
called him that, is this thing true or what did you say? He said no, that I was lying against him, that it's even like a setup to him. Then he came to meet me again. After then, he said that he wants to give me 20,000, 30,000 stuff. Then I asked him that money for what? He said just really want to give me that. He just want to hug me like he's feeling for me that he needs me. Then I made a statement that I'm not your wife. I'm like a daughter to you. I'm not your stepdaughter. I'm your daughter, your biological daughter. So what you can do for your daughter, so try to do to me. What you cannot do to your daughter, don't do to me. So I decided to just gang a setup to him, which I involved my mom to let her know what's going on. So immediately I gang up the scene for him. He was shocked. He did not expect it because he did not expect that I'm going to carry my mom along with the scene. So for him, he was shocked. So then, and I told my mom that, do you remember the last word he said, that he denied that I was the one forcing myself? Now, am I the one forcing myself for this game? Because he was speechless. He couldn't say anything. So my mom was like, she didn't know what to do. Then I now told my mom that the ball is in her court. She's just the judge within her. So because what I want to do, because I told him that in as much as I'm staying in that house, I something is going to happen wrongly. So that let me speak out, ma'am. Let me come out to tell the world what's going on.
How old were you when he started making passes at you?
When he started, we started having that sex. I was 17 years old.
So he started with you at the age of 17,
17.
having sex with you. How old are you now?
I'm 21 years now.
Meaning that he has been consistently having sex with you for 4 solid years.
Yes.
But why didn't you come out to tell people what's going on?
He threatened me. He said if I should voice out that he's going to do a bad thing, that he's going to stop paying my school fee. He won't send me to school. He would not pay my work. He will like he used so many things to threaten me that I should tell that something is going to happen badly to me.
That's one of the things that rapists, pedophiles, people that prey on children, they threaten them. So that's just the way they are. I'll do something to you, I'll do something to your mom. And of course, she's actually vulnerable. When you don't have help, her dad is late, her mom is at the mercy of the man. I'm even laughing because the woman wanted to cover it up, saying that please don't let anybody know, don't destroy his career, I don't have anywhere to live. I understand the pain of the mom because in my profession we don't judge people, but the truth is clear. It's because they need help. It's because they don't have anybody to run to. And when there's a need, I don't want to use the word poverty, but when there's a need, people becomes very vulnerable and gullible. It's need. It's the fact that they have a need. That's what God has stopped into that toxicity and abuse for 4 solid years. I mean, that's so scary. After you have set him up and your mother finally confirmed that truly this is my daughter is not the one that seduced him. My daughter did not is not a useless girl as he has presumed. What did she do? What was her reaction when she heard that?
When she heard about the issue, she called two of his family member, which are the sisters, the junior ones, because those ones they are not far from us. So she called their attention to what's going on. And immediately that issue happens, because when she heard about the case, she destroyed many things. She dragged him, even she took a knife that is going to stab him, because the case is very worse. So the siblings try to control her that that's not the best issue, that she should not do anything, that they should just bury the case among the family so nobody's going to hear about it.
So it was after that he now came back to you and gave you 40,000, promised you 30,000. You now set him up with your mom. After I was set up, did he confess now? Because now it's a different thing where you catch a thief on an elbow or you catch him on the wrist. Did he now agree that he did it?
It was still standing that he did not do it. He swore with Bible, he swore with iron, he swore with so money, even he swore with his life.
You said you did jam. What is your cutoff like?
150. No, I got 164.
What course do you want to?
Theater art.
Or you want to become an actress? That's your dream and your vision. Well, I know that the story is long, actually. It's a very long story. I brought her on She Matters. She was on my radio program. And I just felt I should tell the world to assist her to become somebody. I'm sure sometimes pain happens at the curve of change. And I know it's so traumatic for her, but I promise her to help her. And I want everybody listening to me today and listening to her story is much more than that. It's so sad, when I listen to things like this. I don't want to get emotional, but the truth is, it can be overwhelming when you look at a child that has so much potential. She's intelligent, she has all to offer her generation, but her foundation has been crushed, damaged in the hand of a predator who's supposed to be a father. If you are willing to support her in any way, please send me a DM or follow the number on the screen and reach out to us. We are mending lives, we are touching lives, we are making impact. Before I leave you today, probably you are battling with pornography, masturbation, you go to strip clubs, you are married. Every addict is living on a borrowed time. Any weakness that you allow, you permit, is going to end in tragedy. You're listening to me, you're struggling back and forth. Help is available. We don't treat without screening. That's why I'm not judging the man. You notice I didn't judge him. And the reason being that I understand the dynamics of the struggle. So if you are dealing with any emotional baggages that has made you to be an angry person, you watch pornography, you masturbate, you have anger issue, you are into substance use, you gamble, everything that comes to your pocket must go to casino. Receive help. Before it becomes a thing that the whole world will start taking your pictures and looking at you, shame is redeemable. It's only death that is not redeemable. Looking forward to you getting help and seeking intervention. Thank you for watching.